guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nessa and this is Jujubee, aka Julie, aka Spawn of Satan.
Hi.
Julie is here to share her stories, so take it away, Julie.
What should I start with? I don't know what to start with.
Dude, there's so much.
There's a lot.
I don't even know. Whichever one you want to.
Let's do the most recent.
Okay.
The most recent, it was January, beginning of this year. I was laying down on our couch, and my mom was in the kitchen chopping up vegetables. My little brother was playing with my dog on the other side of the living room, and I wanted to take a nap. So I had my head on the couch, like over the couch, and I had a ponytail on. And my ponytail was dangling down, and then I felt a tug, and my head actually went down with the ponytail. And I looked to Mom, and she was still cutting vegetables, and then I looked at my little brother, and I said, "Did you pull my ponytail?" And I was getting really mad, and he said, "No, I've been playing with Dinah."
I love how you immediately get mad.
He does that! But he was still playing with Dinah.
When most of the time he doesn't even do anything.
Whatever.
Wow.
He still deserves it. But then I asked my mom, and she said, no, he was over there the entire time. I was here chopping vegetables, and I said, somebody just pulled my hair. And she was like, nah. Okay, no, that can't be true.
That was recently?
That was recently. She's like, okay, whatever. So I went to my room, trying to take a nap again, and I was on the verge of falling asleep, and I heard something bouncing on, like, glass, like a little marble.
Oh, that was your hair. That was a bug on me. Okay.
Like a marble, like bouncing on glass, like little tap 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 tap. That's what I kept hearing, and I kept looking in my room trying to see what it was, and I couldn't find anything. So I try and sleep through it, and then all of a sudden, like right by my head, I just hear Julie. Like someone just whispered my name.
That's
and
in
I
your
look
room?
around in my room.
There is something about her room that makes you feel extremely uncomfortable. I spent one night in there, and the entire time I felt really unwelcome. Like there's something attached to her. I think she's got some demon. What'd you call him?
Johnny.
Johnny. Her demon friend Johnny is living in her closet probably, because you walk in her room and you just feel a vibe. There's something going on with her room. But anyways, yeah, continue.
Oh, I whip around, and I think that my mom's in the room. Automatically, I'm like, how did she get in my room? I didn't hear the door open. I didn't hear anyone in the hallway. And so I look around, expecting to see her, and my door's shut. There's no one there. So I walk outside, and I go down the hallway, and I see everyone on the couch watching a movie. And I asked Mom, like, were you in my room? Were you in the hallway? Did you call me? And she said, no, everyone's been here. And she could tell something was wrong. She's like, what's the matter? I'm like, something was in my room, and it just called my name. So are you sure no one called my name? She's like, no, everyone's been sitting here, and we're just watching this movie. And so I was really freaked out by that, and it sounded just like her. And
that's weird.
it sounded just like her.
I've heard of that, like some spirits manipulating people's voices that you know of, just so you can feel more comfortable, and like they can like lure you into like their little demon world or whatnot, so you'll trust them more, so you'll like actually pay attention. But yeah. You know, I wouldn't doubt it.
What soul?
What soul do you speak of? Anyways, okay, my turn. So this happened at the house that I had mentioned in my previous video, the one that me, my sister, and my brother grew up in. I was still in grade school. I don't remember exactly how old I was, but I had gotten in trouble for something, and my mom made me sit at the kitchen table to do my homework. So I must have like been failing in something or whatnot, and she was like trying to keep an eye on me. But I remember that I was being punished because I saw my brother and my sister out in the backyard playing, and my mom was behind me watching TV, and my dad was probably at work because I don't think he was there. But I was sitting at the kitchen table, and this table was pretty big. I had to fit all 5 of us, so there was 2 seats right here, and there was a seat right here, and there was a seat right in front of me. And I was sitting at one end of the table, and I saw the chair, right across from me. All the chairs were pushed in. And I remember I was sitting there. I was so mad that I was like not wanting to do my homework. So I was just looking straight ahead. into my backyard, which the door had like this big window in it, so I could see my brother and sister out there playing. So I'm sitting there watching them, and then all of a sudden, the chair right in front of me moves out, like somebody got the top of the chair and just moved it out, like they were about to sit down. So I just sit there and I like stare at it, like, Mom, help! So I tell her like the chair just moved, and she's like, just do your homework. It's like, thanks, Mom. Mom of the year.
That you tell, I've never heard you say before.
I got so used to everything. It was a normal day-to-day basis
until you start to remember.
Yeah, like there was this one time where I saw my my armoire door move, and I was just so fed up with everything, and my sister was passing by the hallway when she heard me. I saw this cabinet door move, and I was in my room doing something, and I was just like, just not in the mood. So I looked at my door, and I was like, stop. And it just, like, it went from doing this to closing to just stopping right when I said stop. And my sister went into my room. She's like, who are you talking to? I was like, oh, my door just moved. So it was just like, I was so used to everything. So it was just...
like, you just moved?
Yeah.
It just moved me to stop?
No, he thought I was a savage. He was like, you just yelled at the ghost. I was like, oh, I'm done. Okay. Do you have anything else to tell?
Oh, yeah.
I know you do. I know there's so much that happened.
The same house that I'm at right now, it happened about 2 years ago. I was sleeping in my room. It was about like 2 o'clock, maybe 3 o'clock in the morning, and I just decided to wake up. So I sat up, and I was looking at my room, and then all of a sudden, my heart started to race, and I got scared really instantly. And I started looking around my room, and I got my flashlight on my phone, and I was shining it around the room, looking around, and I couldn't see anything, and I put my flashlight down, and I was just sitting there for a couple minutes. And then all of a sudden, I see this, like, shape of a man, like, hunched over by my door. And I just see him hunched over there, and it's creepy. I just see him hunched over.
I remember you telling me this.
Yeah, he was looking at me. And I just stood there, and I didn't know what to do. I was scared.
It got heebie-jeebies.
Yeah.
And that brings like bad memories.
And all of a sudden, he just kind of, like, straightened up a bit and, like, ran around my room, and he was gone. Like, he ran around and was gone. And so I quickly just, like, ran out of my room, and I knocked on my mom's door, like, all calmly. And I opened it up, and I'm like, hey, Mom. She was like, what? I'm like, can I sleep with you tonight? And when I said that, I asked her if I could sleep with her that night, and I just, like, I started crying. Like, I started crying because I was so scared.
Dude, that's petrifying.
And I'm like, I saw something, can I just sleep in here? And she was like, yeah, of course. So she sat up, she's like, what happened? And I'm like, I just want to go to sleep. And so I laid down, and she kicked me out when Dad got home. Yeah. It was like, I slept for 3 hours, and then she kicked me out.
Yeah. You know, what's great about having a parent that believes you is that you can always just, tell them this is what happened, and they believe you immediately, so you don't feel like you're alone and you don't feel like you're crazy. And Mom always believes everything that we tell her because she's experienced so much crap in her life, like her entire life. So, that's crazy. You didn't tell me about that. That's crazy. Okay, well, do you have anything else to tell? Because I just told the one that I was gonna do today.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember.
You got another one.
I got another one. It was in our house. Well, the house that, like, I grew up in. Not her. It was like, your second house.
Oh, I know you're talking about. Yeah, the one that we moved into after the house that me, Nelly, and RJ grew up in. Yeah. Yeah, I know you're talking about.
But we moved into that house. It was a brand new house.
You were a baby.
We just built it, yeah. And I was there up until the age of 5, 6. Well, probably 6. Until when we moved. And I had a bunk bed in my room. And in the house, it was a hallway. And my mom and dad's room was right here. And at the end of the hallway was my room. So their door was always open. I could see the light from their room instantly. Because it was just my room, and then their room, their light was shining in the hallway, so I could see everything. And this was the first and last time I slept in the bottom bunk. The last time. I always slept in the top bunk. I liked the top bunk. I slept there, but I'm like, let's just sleep in the bottom bunk. I think it was that night my dolls were creeping me out. God, fucking dolls. I hate the dolls. But I slept on the bottom bunk that day, and I was holding like a little penguin Mumble from Happy Feet. I remember I was holding him.
I remember that thing.
I was holding him, and I was trying to fall asleep. And that night, I kept waking up and bugging my mom, like going back and forth to her room, saying, like, I have to pee. I'm not tired. I don't want to go to bed. And she's like, just go to sleep. Like, she's getting tired. And she's like, just go to sleep.
That bug crap on me.
And so I was trying to go to sleep, but I could still see the light from my parents' room. They were watching TV, and I feel like my bed start to shake a little bit, like start to shift. And I freeze, and I just start, like, holding the penguin, and I'm just, like, freezing. And all of a sudden, my bed just lifts and slams on the floor, and I'm, like, jolted.
Oh, hell
I'm,
no.
like, jolted up. Like, when the bed slams on the floor, I'm, like, shaking because the bed was rattling so hard. It literally just slammed on the floor. And so I grabbed the penguin, and I run to Mom, and I'm like, my bed just moved.
Me.
Yeah, I grabbed him. I'm like, Mom, my bed just moved. And she was like, no, it didn't. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Like she thinks, probably to this day, that I tried to, like, get out of going to bed.
Oh,
and I didn't.
You
like,
were just,
my
like,
bed,
dreaming
yeah.
or something.
She thought I was dreaming. She's like, no, it's a dream. Go back to bed. And I just remember, like, being so scared to sleep on the bottom bunk. So I ended up sleeping up the top bunk because I did not want to be in the bed.
Mine and Allie's bed shook a lot, but nothing that extravagant ever happened.
Shakes.
Yeah, it's not that big too. It's just like a little vibration. Yeah. So that's some creepy shit that I didn't really know about.
That's some hard times.
I gave this girl some of those, what were they called? Those rings that kind of soak up negative energy.
Yeah, the anti-negativity things.
Yeah, they're just like these little black rings, and I gave her like, 3 of them?
Yeah.
And they all broke. Whenever they soak up like too much negative energy, they're supposed to break, and then you're supposed to give it back to the earth, like, bury it or whatnot. But I had mine for forever, and I gave her one, and it broke like immediately, and I gave her another one, and it broke immediately. This girl, it's got so much crap going on with her.
I went like through 3 in a span of like 2 months.
She's demented.
It's Johnny.
It's Johnny. Johnny likes you.
Yeah.
Okay, so those were our creepy stories. If you guys want to hear more of Juby's stories, let me know in the comments. Remember to hit the like button if you liked it. If you didn't like it, it's okay to leave a thumbs down. I completely understand, but I will haunt you for forever. Just kidding.
You can just suck it.
Or you can just suck it. So yeah, that's it for us today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it.